Tiffany from Growing Dawn. I thought that today I would show you what we are planning to do with Beulah, our mini Jersey. She's out there somewhere. Where are you, Beulah? There she is. What we are planning to do with the space that we have after she calves. So if you are new here and you haven't really watched any of my previous videos, our mini Jersey cow is pregnant and she is due to calve this December. This is our first time owning a cow. This is our first rodeo, if you will, with a livestock birth. Today I thought I would give you guys a little tour of our shed barn, as we call it, even though it's still kind of a mess and it's not set up the way that we want it yet. But I thought I would give you a look and kind of let you know what my vision is and what our plans are as far as what we're going to do with the calf, separating the calf, milking, and where we're going to store things and all of that. So let's do it. Okay, so hopefully this focuses the way I want it to, but this is basically what we're working with right now. And like I said, it is a mess. But this is our barn slash storage shed slash workshop slash all the things. This is the structure that we have on our property. And this is Beulah's stall currently. This is where she goes in at night. It's where she sleeps. It's where she gets her grain at the end of the day. So yeah, it's a really good size. It's really big. This was already separated off from the other part of the shed, so it was kind of already that size. So it just worked out to turn it into a stall for her. I think we have some other videos kind of talking about this that I will link below if you're interested in hearing more about how that came to be. But this part here that's covered, I'm gonna try not to step and poop. This is the newest edition. We did this edition this past spring, and we did this because we needed more covered space for like our four-wheeler, which is currently being worked on, and our mower and stuff like that. And we're actually planning on using this space for milking. So in addition, we also have obviously this space. This is like Steven's workshop space. So this is where we originally had Beulah. We built this stall back here. You can't really see it because there's so much junk, but in the very back here there is a closed stall. That's where she started, and then we moved her over here where she is now. And now that space has been used for storing hay, which we don't have a whole lot of left right now, obviously, because it's time to buy more hay. This is the last structure, I guess, that we have on our property. It is so junky, but it has been great for storage. This shed here, we just have junk in it right now. My battery died, so I had to go inside. So here we go, we're heading back out. I'm trying to get Steven to come out. We'll see if he does. We can kind of share our plans too. Okay, so the basic things that you must have with a milk cow is a shelter, preferably, well, you need at least a 3-sided shelter, which we have that, obviously. But once she comes into milk, we have to have a stanchion. And if we plan to separate the calf, which you pretty much have to do if you want to get a decent amount of milk, you have to have a separate pen or area for the calf to go in, like at night, which is what we're planning on doing. And then in addition to that, you have to think about place to store your equipment, a fridge to keep your milk in, and all of that. So those are the things that we've been kind of evaluating and trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. Okay, so like I said, this is what we have to work with. And we do have a plan. We're going to be moving a lot of things around, but obviously Beulah is going to stay here. But the plan is to take what we are currently using this space for, which is mainly storage, like for our lawnmower, for our four-wheeler, for our big stuff, and moving it here inside the workshop. So we're going to take down the old stall. Sorry, it's really dark. We're going to take down the old stall and we're going to park everything in the back of this area. And then we will also still have some space back there for like storage totes and stuff that is currently in our white shed here to the side. So we're going to move that back there, and we're going to put the hay, which we'll be getting soon, so we need to get on this. We're going to store the hay in the white shed. So that's going to be a change. So right now we have a deep freezer out here, which that will be staying. And then we have Steven's tool bench, where all of his tools are, and this toolbox. So that will be staying. We have room right here to put an additional fridge. So that will be our raw milk fridge right here next to the freezer. And then we're going to clean up this space and reorganize it, and you know, Steven can still store his tools, and then anything else in the white shed that still needs to be stored will all fit here. At least that's the plan. So that is the plan for the workshop. Oh, look who showed up. So I was just telling them, okay. So far I've told them the plan for the workshop and showed them everything. Obviously where she is now, and that we're going to store hay over here in the white shed.
Yeah.
So the next thing I was going to talk about was what we're planning on doing with this space.
Yeah.
You want to tell them what we're doing?
What we'll end up doing is making a small stall about right in here.
Like a pen.
Yeah. So like a small stall, a pen, something like that, just right here. And then I want to make sure we have enough room on this side to squat down and milk.
Right.
And then enough room on the other side of Beulah to squat down and milk. And then, you know, wherever that's going to be will be...
Oh, so you're talking about putting her head there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so her head will be along this wall right here.
Yeah.
Facing this wall.
Yeah, or we could put it along this stall.
Yeah.
So
either one, really. I mean, because we're planning on parking everything in there, we'll have this whole space.
Yeah.
So we could really do it either way. And we want to have this, you know, free for walking access. So, I don't know, I guess we haven't fully decided that yet as far as which direction.
No.
But as far as making it fit in our heads, it will work. Right?
In our heads, it'll work.
Yeah. I am really proud of what you did here. This has been so helpful, having this added on. Just having a covered area where we can store things and, you know, get things done. And it's going to come in really handy come December. So, the only other thing that we talked about is because the winds really come like straight from this direction where the lake is, they come straight in here. So we'll probably do the wall of the calf pen with sheet metal or something like that, so that the calf is protected from the winds. It'll really help a lot with giraffes. When you think about where we were, like at the beginning of this year, we've really come a long way. Like a lot has changed. I mean, Beulah wasn't even pregnant at the beginning of this year, like at the beginning of the spring.
Yeah.
And you did all of this over the spring. Pretty much, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So we've gotten a lot done when you consider what all has happened just in 6 months. I mean, things are different, and now things are about to change even more, and that's what we're preparing for. So I thought that it would be helpful for you all to kind of see our setup, even though it's still a mess right now. Now you can really see that it's a work in process, but we are working on it. What? We are working on it. I know, there's Beulah right there. Perfect shot.
Oh.
She looks like a tiny toy cow. She really does.
Better.
We'll try to keep you guys updated on what's happening and the progress that we made. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, you should do that, because I give like seriously? I give like basically daily updates. Not daily updates, but more often than I do here on YouTube. But let me know in the comments below what other cow related videos you would like to see. Just let me know what you want to see next, and I really appreciate you being here. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for making a guest appearance.
You're welcome.
It was fun.
It's an honor.
Stephen Beulah.